Hey guys, Alan over here at Golf Plus in Panama City Beach, and we just got a cool repair in. Got these really neat custom wedges. The customer says they're just a little bit short, so we're going to cut the old grips off. We're going to put some quick extensions in there, and then he brought the grips that he wants put on there. So let's check it out. Obviously, I'm being very careful not to scratch the shafts because they are black PVD finish. So I'm going to use my hook blade, turn it away from the shaft, kind of on an angle, hook it in there, pop these bad boys up. Next, we're going to get the tape off, a little bit of heat, and since these are not like super old, tape usually peels right off like that. When I've got a repair like this, is going to be doing these extensions, so I'll go ahead and kick my glue bottles over, let them start to kind of set, and then that kind of gets me in a good position when I get ready to put these extensions in. If these shafts were graphite, I would use a little bit softer heat. I would not use the torch, although I have seen even people in the industry, like at Fujikura and places, use a torch on graphite at the upper end. Obviously, you just have to be careful. You don't want to apply any direct heat, and you don't want to hit it for too long because you could destroy the fibers. All right, so now we're going to check our lengths. And the standard length on a 52 from Vokey would be 35.5. That's what the customer wants. So we are about 1/4 of an inch short. We are going to have to put a little extension in here. All right, so we have two basic sizes of extensions and they fit differently. So what we're going to do is I'm going to braid the tips and then just make 100% sure that I got the tightest, snuggest fit before I put these in. So I've got a perfect fit there. Just a tiny, tiny bit loose. I would like it to be a little tighter, but it looks like somebody's kind of crimped the edges on these, kind of rounded them in, so there's no choice. I'm just gonna have to use that one. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over to our glue station over here. Put these extensions in, and we're going to cut them to length, and then we'll put the grips on. All right, this one should be 35.25, and it is the tiniest of bits of short, but not much. So I actually have a solution. In this magical case here, we have a little cap that will go right in the end, and it'll give us the length we need without having to go add a whole bunch of metal for just that tiniest of little bits. So. All right, so we're getting an even mix there of our two different glues. Give it a nice stir. The more that we move the glue around, the hotter it will get, and then when it reaches sort of a more correct temperature, then it'll create the bonding process. So you got to mix it. You can't just sort of slap them together. All right, a little down the hatch there, and then some on the around the edge. We're going to spin that guy in there, move that glue all around, tamp it down to make it firm. Wipe off the excess, and then we'll go to our measuring table and get our length. All right, so this was the 53, so we want 35.5. Here we go, right there. But we don't want any rough edges that might tear through the grip or wear out. the inside of it too fast. So we're just gonna kind of clean all that up. One more tamp. Final check on the length. And we're just a hair long, so we're going to shave it again. All right, I'm happier with that length, and now we can put these grips on. Break off our little logo there, we don't need that. There we go. All right, he is at the correct length now, got his new grips on, and he is ready for the golf course with these beautiful, cool Japanese wedges. Check those out. Those are kind of unique and fun.